now, but it worked out. Had to buy a crib for I bought my first house. Had my first kid, I love how she turned out. I love how she turned up, even if I'm burnt out. I'ma have so many seeds, I could have a birdhouse. Some love on they mama, I hope it work out. I hope it work out. Luckily, my ex ugly. I don't eat so she can't get no lunch with me. I don't reach so she can't get in touch with me. Can't be buds with me, don't know what to be. She gon' cuss at me, told her give it a rest so I keep custody. Keep it all side eyes inside hugs with me. I know that my girl's trust is a luxury. I don't want my next album sounding all ushery, but I must confess, for every single ex, I want the best.
What's up, guys?
I really wish
how's everybody doing today?
Success. I know it's gonna work out.
Jesus H. It's Mexican beer day. Nice to hear, Fuja. Challenges should be out, I think. But we'll find out right now. Music's always so loud, man. Doesn't matter what you do.
That shit might hurt now, but I'm with her now. Don't need closure now. Just keep the shirt down.
They should be out. Why are they not out? Because they posted it on their Instagram.
Funny, we both know that you look better than me. Sorry, I started running when you ran into me. I'm just trying to be the kind of man I'ma be. And I'm getting better, gotta hand it to me.
Well, in the meantime, till they come out, what should we do? Should we play some duos, some solos? What do you want to see? On my phone, maybe they say somewhere when the challenges are coming out. Oh, on the 24th. Dang. I gotta change my title before it becomes too clickbaity. Thank you, Joshua. How you doing, man? What should we call this stream? I don't know, man. Stage 4, nice. Right, so now you got 100K left to go. Okay, is there a new skin today? We can do that as the title. Fortnite. Something to do with let's see. I'm just about to buy Photoshop, so I will make my own thumbnails soon, but for now this is how you get my thumbnails. Just take an image. Okay. Is that a ninja skin? That looks sick. I wonder if that's real. Just use this one. made 80K, man. That's pretty damn good. I just want like a bare bones picture. There we go. This will work. It's not great, but I didn't have enough time to make a thumbnail today. Let's see who's online first. Dr. Nonsense. Nonsense. I'm about to Snapchat him and see if he wants to play. Police watching me like I'm looking new TV, like I'm serving 20 P's, like I Loki used to be. Over the seas with my girl, cause she overachieving. Don't put nobody over her king. Love my life, shorty ride my face like I'm a beater like Mike, not Ike. My split bro shit all life of my split. Pretty soon, guys, I'm gonna set up a different audio track so that I can keep music playing in the background and I don't have to hear it, but you guys are gonna be able to hear it. And then it'll be in a separate track too, so if I wanted to upload clips to YouTube, I can separate the audio and just have the audio from the game instead of the music playing, so that I don't get any copyright infringements. I'm pretty excited about that, but learning, I'm using Streamlabs OBS right now, and it's a process, right? Like, there's quite a bit to learn. And I'm just trying to, before I make the move to Twitch, which I will do at some point, I want to kind of perfect everything so that when I do move over to Twitch, this stream is just like popping. So for now, I will have to pause this. Let me know if my mic is too loud too. I did increase it yesterday because I rewatched the stream and I thought it was a little quiet. I'll have to check, man. Honestly, I think I only have like 20k XP for my drift skin. Because I just unlocked the first stage of it. I don't know what that... I think that was at like 10k or something like that. So I got a ways to go still. Rifle. I think we got here all by ourselves. It's insane. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like ever since the new edition of the submachine gun, I feel like I find so much light ammo now. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. I mean, I probably am, but I feel like there's lots. Like already at 138. That's crazy. While you guys are chilling watching the stream, remember you can hit that like button down below. It's greatly appreciated. It's free. It takes like 2 seconds of your time, and I would absolutely love if you guys did that. There's like always a chest here. Look at that chug chug boy. But Purg, don't knock the trees down. People will see you. Let them come, boy. Oh yeah, give me that new SMG. Buff shotguns. I mean, I don't even know what to say to that, because I don't disagree, but I also don't agree. It's a tough spot. You know what I mean? Because before it was just people rushing with shotguns, mostly double pumping, but like still just people rushing with shotguns. Now at least you do have a little bit more variety, but I mean, a single pump by itself, like if you're not swapping to a different weapon, is basically useless. What is this? Lag, my dudes. But I mean, definitely if nothing else, the pump could use a buff. I agree with, yeah, nerf submachine guns, definitely. Or at least add more damage drop-off, because as it stands right now, like, they're better than assault rifles, unless you're talking about, like, huge ranges, like 50, 60 meters plus. Which they shouldn't be useful at anyways. I'm not seeing any shroom. Okay, I see. Get up the stream house here. I'll probably play a few solos first, but Joshua, send me a friend request, and I'll do some duos. I don't know why I said that so weird. I'll do some duos in a little bit for sure. Why not, man? I'd love to play with you guys. Oh, there's gameplay out of the Forsaken already. Maybe we'll have to check that out later. Maybe we take a quick little Fortnite break, check out the Forsaken trailer. Probably get taken down for copyright claims. But you know, it's all in good fun. Is the stream looking crispier than it was yesterday? For those of you that were here yesterday? Because I hella increased my bitrate and changed a whole bunch of different settings. See, I don't even want that from us, man. What's the point? I got a fucking submachine gun. I guess I could take this and grab it, though. If we're really gonna get into the nitty gritty of it. Okay, grab that. Or maybe I gotta do these for the challenges, anyways. So many choices now. When I first started playing this game in February, I mean, definitely not this many choices. It is looking crispier. Like, can you see my face clearly in my face cam? Because I mean, I have a nasty face cam or a nasty webcam now, so I would like you to actually be able to tell that I have a nice webcam. You know what I mean? Because the only other time that I used a webcam on this channel, well, I used one of my buddy's GoPros for a little while, so the videos that you do see with face cam would be with the GoPro. But whenever I streamed, there was like once or twice that I did a stream off my laptop with face cam, and that was off my laptop, and it was just like crap quality. This is like a 4K Logitech Brio, so it is crispy. Oh, love to hear that, Joshua. I appreciate that. Seeing the drum gun right now seems to be in a good spot. Like, I prefer it over assault rifles. Most assault rifles right now. Awesome. Appreciate the help with that, guys. It's so difficult because on YouTube, as far as I can tell, there's no like test stream, so I can't just like privately watch a stream. I don't think, at least. I haven't looked too deeply into it, but let's get a few of these mushrooms here. I wouldn't mind a little bit more stone, and then we can push over to either soccer pitch or tilted. I guess probably tilted, hey? Why not? That's another mushroom over here. Okay, we'll do, I can't drink the slurp. I'm too high. Could be wrong though. Whatever, there's enough mushrooms here. Yeah, we'll do, in a few games we'll watch the Destiny stuff. Because obviously, Destiny is still... Sorry, this is going to be noisy. Sorry, guys. Obviously, Destiny is, like, at my core, like, still my favorite game. I'm just heartbroken where Destiny 2 is. I do really like Fortnite. Simply because... I don't think he was shooting at me. It was a stray bullet. Oh, no. Why did I shoot there? Where are you? Just need to come up this side. By the way, guys, I mean, this is a cliche now on YouTube, but this is my first game of the day. So don't, no judgments, please. Alright, we'll get 100? Okay, my bad. That's the totally the noob in me talking. There's just a delay on them, right? Like, you can't drink, like, more than, like, 2 in a row? Or how does it work? Because I have been denied. Did I not get shot from behind? Was the indicator just going the wrong way? That could be the case. I don't know. My bruv, you're gonna get rocked, dude. Why are you concentrating on me so hard? I'm gonna get roasted if anybody comes behind. My hands are like sweaty. I'm sure you guys didn't need to know that, but... Oh, boys, we got a jaunt in front of us. Let's just go over here. I think he might be down in there. Where are you? Is he building in this house? I think that's what he's doing. I don't need to concern myself with the likes of him. Destiny's like a stripper you want to forget, but you can't. Seriously, though, man. It's like, anytime somebody mentions, like, a grindy looter shooter of any sort, like, be it Warframe, Borderlands, things like that, all I do is think about Destiny. I'm like, you know, people will be talking about it, they're like, oh, man, this game is so good, you know what I mean, blah, 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 blah. And I'm, like, thinking in the back of my head, like, it just isn't better than Destiny. Like, year 2, halfway through year 2 Destiny, oh, man, so good. When they brought the Vault of Glass back... Like, I remember completing raids for my first time. Every time a raid came out, like, spending, like, 12 hours, like, the first day. Even just getting, like, to 1 or 2 checkpoints in it. Not watching any, like, there's no guides out yet or anything. And just, you know, grinding with a group of LFG people or... That was one of my favorite things, too, was that... Yeah, they didn't have matchmaking, which kind of sucked. But once everybody figured out LFG, excuse me... Then it became this whole other thing. Like, I ended up spending so many hours playing Trials with guys that I met off of LFG. And just, you know, they're only online friends, but still, like, you meet some great people nonetheless. Oh, my goodness. Bork, bork, my dude. Okay, I'm not in a fantastic position. I hate coming over to Loot Lake. I think everybody does, honestly. I'm going to get roasted from the side here, too. Okay, I do want that sniper. I kind of want the... Oh, yeah, I hear you. I need a shotgun, guys. Can you just chill? I need my shotgun. I'm gonna kill this guy and then get roasted by the storm. What? I was through his wall. Oh man. Sucks to suck, my dude. Okay. Hopefully we don't get attacked by anybody else. You were a Destiny tryhard? So then you like the challenge of the game. You like that it was difficult to kill somebody and Trials was a real challenge. And then Destiny 2 came out and just... Oh my god, am I going to make it? Catered to the noobs so hard. Like, all they wanted was new people in their game. Oh my sweet Lanta. Yeah, no matchmaking in raids is fine. And I think a lot of the times, for the most part, especially with the clan system they pushed so hard in Destiny 2, you would have people for raids. I mean, I feel like it's easier to find somebody who's competent enough in PvE to not get roasted all the time. It's a little bit harder to find, I think, somebody that's of your skill level or better in Trials. At least that's kind of how I felt. You know, whether that be true or not. But I'm pretty sure that my Destiny 2 stats are still pretty swanky. Not to toot my own horn or anything. Why didn't my shotgun shoot before? You never did Vault of Glass? I don't know if it was the best raid ever, but I had the most fun in Vault of Glass. Oh, you never died once on Vault of Glass, and that was unless it was a wipe. Oh, okay, that's different. That's pretty good, man. I definitely died a whack load. You guys listening to the new Chance songs? Hey. Hey, man. Stream looks pretty alright. I am going to have, I mentioned this last stream. Yeah, Sun Singer's awesome. I mentioned this last stream that I'm going to get a hardwired connection because I'm wireless right now. So that should bring my upload speed up to 15, and then I can increase my bitrate probably somewhere around the 10,000 mark, which won't be accessible to people on phones, but it'll make the stream really crispy. I really don't think they'd bring Sun Singer back. I don't think they liked, like, the way that people were able to, you know, get past a lot of their challenges simply because they didn't have to worry about dying and, like, soloing raids and shit like King's Fall. I don't think Bungie really wanted that. Since they added the dance club to this place, I love it. It's especially great in duos if you guys are the only ones that land here. You and your duos, buddy. None of you guys are still playing Destiny 2, eh? Yeah, it's like a huge rift, eh? Like a big area of effect. Yeah, the new reworks that they're doing, I watched that trailer. Looks good. I mean, doing all the right things. I think it's a different community guy that they have going. I never saw the guy before that was in the trailer for it. Let's fuck with this drum then. Take these and then we'll grab this med kit. So finally be Goku with Gold Rocker. Yeah, that's like the Overwatch character's ultimate Moira. Except hers can damage and heal teammates. But still, looks pretty damn cool. Okay, what's going on here? There's a lot in this building for me. So many ammo crates. And we're in the circle. One time I took the time to destroy all the speakers, thinking that maybe the music would stop, but it just keeps playing. I really liked the Voidwalker class in that game. You can eat your own grenade, plus you have Blink. I had a lot of fun with Voidwalker. Like, see, that's the thing. Like, the core gameplay. Okay, sounds good, Fuja. The core gameplay of Destiny still remains to be good. It's still fantastic, but they just mucked up on so many other things that it killed a lot of the hardcore player base. Which is, like, as a game developer, those are the kinds of people that you want there. Those guys that play, like, every other day or every day and play trials for, like, you know, 5, 10, 15 hours a weekend. Those are the guys that you want there. Because they're the ones that are always going to be there. And at least from a dev standpoint, I feel like those would be the guys that would also spend money, too. I don't know. Who knows? I don't really want this RPG, but I also don't want to leave it. It's always the dilemma. Look at this, dude. Look at all these itchiest finger. All these freaking shields, man. I feel bad leaving that one, but I can't do anything about it. Shit, I feel bad leaving these minis. I also don't want anybody else to have them. I just don't like sharing. Not used to having this place to myself in solos. That's the first SMG that I've seen, I think. I'm almost tempted to drop the drum gun for it, too. Probably should. Oh wait, though, I can chill out on the SMGs for like a minute. That actually scared me. Somebody's in the rift. Okay. Oh yeah, boys. Oh my god, the chest spawns have been lit this round. Okay, we'll head up to Big Chair now. Yeah, I agree with you, Joel. Like, the way that I see it, you have two humongous player bases, right? You have your hardcore PvP guys that are going to play regular, casual, and competitive PvP during the week, and then trials on the weekends. And then you have your hardcore PvE guys that are going to be doing the raids and the strikes and the nightfall strikes and all that stuff every single week at the resets. And then you also have to think about the new player base, but you're right. And the lore players, of course. But not only did they kill the lore for people by taking out Grimoire cards, they just made the game way, way, way too casual. So all these hardcore players fell off right away because all they wanted to do was draw in new players. And sure, they did really well in sales. Like, on paper, Destiny 2 did really well. But if you look at their daily concurrent players, I don't know if I can find that online because they're not on Steam, but I can imagine that it's not very much. Like, I bet you it's somewhere in the 50K or under mark, where, I mean, that's a lot higher than a lot of games, I'm sure, but compared to what Destiny was, what one was, even late into its life cycle, I mean, there was a lot of players still playing that. It's pretty poor. I'm sure they know that. They're the ones that can, like, Bungie are the ones that can see the numbers. So I'm sure they're aware of it. That's why they're probably pushing this Forsaken, and they're going to be putting big DLCs into it. or sorry, a lot of effort and changes into it. I feel like I've opened like 300 ammo crates. Dude, there's like 10 fucking half bots already this game? That's crazy. Okay, we should get heading though. Here's another one. I almost feel like dropping the burst rifle and just taking those. Maybe I should, yeah. I'm not gonna use the burst, let's be honest here. Yeah, I remember that. Like, 1 million players? That's insanity. So many games dream of that. Like, I'm sure that's what Fortnite's at now. I mean, it's probably more, but... I mean, everybody and their dog is playing this game, no? That's honestly why I was skeptical of streaming this game, because there's so many people streaming it. But I thought, hey, what the heck? You know, might as well come. So you gotta start somewhere, right? So that's the thing, right? That's why everybody's comparing Forsaken to... Jesus, man. I want to drop these rockets for all the minis. I've seen 9 minis already. Everybody's comparing Forsaken to the Taken King because of like a bunch of the big game-changing stuff that they're trying to do. Stuff that is hopefully going to improve quality of life. And you'd assume that it's going to, like with what they've shown so far. Okay, everybody around heard me. I didn't realize I was so close. Now the question is, can I sneak up on these two guys? Or are they going to hear? Oh, is there 3 of them? No, there's 2. Who should I pick? Oh, there's 3 of them. Thank you. Okay, I know that the other guy is there and he's going to be hunting. Dude, I just got roasted. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Jeez. I'll just accept your request right now, Josh. Guildings. Accept. T-Link. Oh, that was something else. Dr. Nonsense hasn't responded yet. Yeah, Bungie are hype masters, and that's the thing. You never know what to expect, right? Like I said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm really excited for Anthem, but I don't want to hype myself up too much because I've done that. I did that with Destiny 2. I was disappointed. So we'll see. I'm not gonna get Forsaken by any stretch when it releases, but if after a week there's a bunch of positive reviews and tons of people playing the game, then I'll look into getting it. I'll have to start fresh, but because I mean I could just get the Forsaken DLC on my Xbox and have 3 max characters, but I really do want to play it on PC. Like a big part of the reason that I built this PC was to play Destiny, because Destiny was coming to PC and I was hyped. But it's only if Bungie freaking kills it. Otherwise, why am I gonna spend, you know, over $100 and like a full day of grinding if it's just gonna be, you know, a big heap of trash. Beautiful looking trash, but trash nonetheless. Holy leg. Oh. Excuse me, why is there no weapon there? There's always a weapon there. Oh, there's 2 weapons. Man, that's the first time I've seen that. I mean, Supply Depot doesn't have the best loot, but always good for some early wood. Oopsie. Okay. Off. No, let's put you there just cause. Is it? I haven't even seen what the new raid idea is. Is it in the raid layers like they had before, or is it just a full-on new raid? I should probably take those stink bombs. I need to get kills with them anyways. Week 1 and week 2, nice. Oh, like an evolving raid. Sort of like the Fortnite map, where it's going to change over time the longer it's been out. That could be cool. I could get behind something like that. I have a Twitch account. I haven't done anything with it yet. But I don't like the name of my Twitch account, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for my Twitch account. Whether I should stick with the name Purgatory or just switch it to Purg. I'm not really sure yet. Or just a completely different name. But pretty soon, as soon as I get a hardwired connection and the stream quality increases and I kind of figure out all the little nuances of the OBS program that I'm using, then I will make the switch over to Twitch, and then I will be trying to pump out a video around once a week on the YouTube channel. I want like really good quality video, like not like what I've done before where I did like 4 or 5 in a week. I would like to take a whole whack load of time with it and, you know, edit it really nicely and put it out there. And something that I would like to watch myself, like if I just came home from work and I'm going to sit down and cool off on YouTube, I want it to be something that I would sit down and find entertaining or funny, you know, whatever it is. But in the past, like, I think I wouldn't even watch some of my old videos, so why would I put it out? Why would I expect somebody else to enjoy it if I myself don't enjoy it, you know? Hitman's a great game. I had the PS2. I had Hitman Blood Money. And I can't remember what the highest, I think it's like Ghost or something like that. Like rating for completing each mission. I ghosted like every mission. I was super into that game. I played like the demo stuff of the new one. But they have a new one coming out too, right? Like I think I saw the Rad Brad with some early gameplay of it. I didn't watch it, but he often gets stuff really early. Anytime I want a single player game, I can usually go to him and watch a few, like an episode or two, and decide whether I want that game or not. Noel O'Neill coming in with the sub, my dude. Thank you very much. Welcome. Welcome. It's so wonderful to have you. Noel O'Neill. That's like, rolls off the tongue, dude. You sound sophisticated. All you beautiful people in here, though, if you could take a second of your time to slap that like button down below. It's free. It's so greatly appreciated. You know, I'll give you a big old internet hug. Ooh, this guy doesn't know how to play. Herg's a dusty mitt. Where are you? He's gonna blast me. He's not mine there. Speaking of blasting, I got some Taco Bell today, boys. Got that cheesy gordita crunch, but they just brought Mountain Dew Baja Blast to Canada. So, pretty fucking game changing. Bye LMG. Take these rockets because we got the RPG. Does anybody know what the max rocket count is for the RPG? I know it's like 18 with a grenade launcher, but I'm not actually sure what it is for the rocket launcher. Okay. Maybe I need to stretch. I don't know what's going on here. Need 28 health. That's the new meta, though. You see, he was doing exactly what I was doing. Hit a shot with the shotgun, whether it be pump, tack, or whatever, and then switch to a submachine gun. Which I'm fine with. I'd rather do that than double pumping, but at least I knew with double pumping, like, if I pushed somebody really hard, I was going to get the kill. Like, it really wasn't a question. But at the same time, pushing people was risky because every other person was double pumping. So I don't know. I don't know whether I like this meta or the previous meta better. Verdict's out. I am really liking Season 5, though. I think they're killing it pretty hard so far. Rocket limit 13. Okay, cool. Hate the people that say that Destiny is trash, dead, and when Bungie fixes it, they hate on it and still consider themselves trash. It's definitely not dead. Like, I'm sure that the core fans are still there, right? I do hate on it because I know that Bungie's better than what they started with Destiny 2, and that's evident in what they're doing right now with rolling out this better content. The Bungie problem is that they're a AAA developer, right? That's their biggest problem, and they're funded by one of the biggest publishers in the gaming industry. So, like, the market scheme for Destiny is to try and maximize profits, right? Like with any business, like, they're going to try and maximize profits, and the only people that it hurts is the consumer, because, like, what was so obvious with Destiny 1 was that they made this beautiful game with a rich story and all this stuff that you could do in it, sorry. And before the game was released, because of the publisher, they had to cut, like, you know, say 60-70% of that content so they could spread it out over 2-3 years and push out DLCs and maximize profits, right? And obviously that's a good business model, but it's not very consumer friendly, unfortunately. And, you know, whether or not I mean, Activision or EA, I can't remember who the publisher is, but they don't care. You gotta expect that the developers, or like Bungie themselves, like these guys that pour their heart and soul into the game, obviously aren't super happy about it either. But you can't do anything about it, unfortunately. Just kind of the nature of the beast. They just added 66. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know why we switched to 4v4, especially with the size of a few of the maps. Just like, why make it less? You know what I mean? And private matches, seriously, like, they brought them in year 3 because everybody wanted them, and then they took it out for the release. That I was pissed off about. Like, I feel like I have the right to be angry about that. There's nothing better than, you know, just grabbing a group of like 6 guys and going and doing some sweats. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I had a lot of fun doing those with people. Obviously, I wasn't the only one because loads of people wanted private matches. That's why they brought them. Oh well. Like I said, I don't want to get my hopes up too high, but I have faith. I have faith that Forsaken is going to be heeding the calls that everybody's been making. You know, they're not going to get everything right. You can't expect them to fix every little minute detail, but I can imagine that it's going to be pretty killer. Like I said, if it's killer enough, I mean, I'm definitely going to pick it up. Because I still love Destiny. Probably always will. I've been seeing a lot of suppressed SMGs, but I would like to get a new SMG. I don't even know what it's called, actually. MP5? I don't know. Yeah, Joel, I feel like that was just a dumb decision on their part. Like, why throw something in right before Destiny 1 ends and then take it out when Destiny 2 begins? It's confusing to a lot of people, I think. Oh, geez, Gaming Vortex, I missed your subscription. Appreciate the subscription, my dude. Welcome to the family. It's nice to see your beautiful face. Speaking of gaming vortexes, we're coming up on quarter 3 of the year, boys. Or quarter 4. Quarter 4 and 3, basically. Are huge game releases. What's your most anticipated games for the holiday season? What are you most looking forward to? What are you gonna buy? What are you looking forward to getting for Christmas? You know? What are you looking forward to playing the most? I don't know what I was going to say there. I'm going to just stick with the gray one. Now, oh, I fucked up. I don't think they stopped. The trailer is so cool. Okay, sick. We'll watch it here soon because I'd like to see it. I don't think they stopped supporting the Destiny 1 trials, you know, with the foresight of people not liking Destiny 2. I think that they did it so that they wouldn't spread their teams thin, like their dev teams thin. Like if they always had, you know, 15 people focusing on, maybe not 15, but like 10 people focusing on Destiny 1 while they have their new game out. It's just like, why would you support the prequel when you're trying to get everybody to play the sequel, right? I don't think it was because they knew Destiny was going to flop, but it sucks. It sucks that they cut Destiny 1 trials a couple weeks before Destiny 2 came out, which I was unhappy about because like it was a few weeks of no Destiny for me. But it would be cool if you could still play Destiny 1 trials. Like if you had the option, you know what I mean? They're finally listening to the fans, Fujo. That's so great to hear. Sometimes with these AAA developers, it kind of feels like they're not listening. You know what I mean? It kind of feels like all the cries from the fans are going on deaf ears, but 3 shotguns. Dang. Good thing there's no more Titan skating, otherwise that'd be crazy. Shout out to the Blink Voidwalker, though. That should be fun. Have they mentioned anything about radar in trials? Because I know as of right now there isn't a radar, I think. Could be wrong on that, but I don't think there's a radar. I can go and take one of these rifts up here. I'm almost to the circle anyways. Oh, there's one right here. Kind of want to grab the chest, though. If nothing else, I can grab the chest and then just drop down and take that rift in case there isn't one up there. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but on all these heads around the map, they added things to the top of them. Like one of them has a sofa on it, or like a recliner chair or whatever. This one has a car on it. Other ones are like covered in plants and shit. I don't know. I like Epic. They're pretty funny. Okay. I think I can hit the battle bus. And I might as well. Hunter class can teleport. Okay. What? Like Blink or like a bona fide teleport? Think it's gonna be worth it, Fuchsia? Okay. We'll check it out here right away. What did you look up? Just like Destiny Forsaken trailer? Okay, Blink. So is it going to be on the Arc Blade, or is it going to be... Which class is it going to be on? Because Year 3 Destiny, I played a lot of Arc Blade. Because of Health Regen and Blink. Plus, they also had knee pads, which I also enjoyed, especially if you're shotgunning or a fusion rifle. Sliding around corners with the knee pads and then fusion rifling was a lot of fun. Okay, I hear you. He's gonna come flying over this hill. Oh, somebody's right here. So are these fourth... Oopsie. Are these going to be fourth classes? Or are they going to be additions to the current classes? What? Oh my god. Watch this guy kill me now. Because my mitt is that dusty. I'm really bad today. I'm sure you guys have noticed. Oh! My dude! What are you doing? Oopsie, I did not mean to drop that for that. What am I doing? I saw the Titan Hammer. I watched that one. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Where'd this loot come from? What do you mean? Was I rocking the blue hunting rifle before? Don't remember. There's somebody out there? Oh, this guy was serious into pushing me. I didn't even notice he was there, and he went all out on the building. Good for you. You know? You gotta practice somehow. I heard the new wave of ramp rushing was to ramp rush with the floor, too. So you'd be like... And just don't judge me, okay? So I'm not that great on building. And then wall. So... See, I can't even... Like, I'm torn. Like, I think everybody uses turbo building, right? But so often, I get that wall right in front of me there because I'm holding it. I need to figure out how to not get that wall there. Okay, I'm happy that I have a submachine gun, but not super stoked about it being a suppressed. Not that there's anything wrong with the suppressed, I just feel like the other one is a little bit more DPS. Which makes sense because it's unsuppressed. I think they're the same SMG, to be honest with you. They're just one's suppressed and one isn't. Puts a burger in the middle of the California desert. Yeah, straight up. I was hyped when I watched that trailer, though. Oh, I see you. I see you, Slim. He's gonna see me peeking here, too. Oh. Oh, here comes an ATK. Blocked from that guy. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. Look at this dude. You're too far away, my guy. What are you trying to do? Dude thinks he's ninja. Oh, I thought I had my sniper out. I was wondering why it wasn't zoomed in. Whoa. I've Logitech G502. I'll put my PC specs for the next stream in the description. I was thinking about that the other day. You know, just maybe nobody cares, but I like looking at what people have in terms of a setup. Mainly an ego thing to compare my PC to theirs. Like, my PC is top of the line with the exception of my graphics card, which is like mid-grade, you know what I mean? But it's still a great graphics card, and I got a nasty deal on it. I don't know if you guys have any interest, but I started building PCs, like used PCs, on the side for a little extra cash. And I thought every once in a while, if I did like an IRL stream, and maybe people would be interested in watching a PC build, you know, it takes about I can do it now in like half an hour or whatever, but it could be interesting. I don't know. Yeah, it's got 3 buttons on. All my building is on my mouse. I don't have the pyramid binded, but I may bind it somewhere at some point. And then traps are also on my mouse wheel, which makes it nice. Okay, we got one there. We got one over there. I feel like he was... My hands are so sweaty. Yeah, hunting rifle's pretty good, man. I'm not the greatest with it, but... I know you're there, buddy. Just relax. I'll kill you soon. thought this guy was going to end up pushing me, but looks like he's not. Yeah, the walls are on the side of my mouse. Like everything I have, I'll show you guys after this game. We can just go into the intermission screen so I can make the webcam bigger. Oh, I just got called back into work. Shoot. So I'll show you guys my mouse after this game, and then I will have to go and help at the old folks home because our elevator broke, I guess. So all the second floor residents can't get into their rooms right now. During the days I work at an old folks home, and then at night I work at the post office. Well, basically a post office. It's a shipping company. Where did he go? Did he drop way down there? Oh, he's over there. Okay, it's just that one guy that's over here. There's a supply drop there. Okay, so all I have to do is not get hit in the head. Okay, so you guys might judge me for this, but a lot of my wins are from sky bases. So I have a feeling that he could be a bush camper. Fucking sweaty hands, man. I think we're good on the circle so far. So now this is going to be difficult for him, right? Because I'm up here so high. And if I use these bounce pads as a safety net, I know that he's shooting it down, right? Then I can just hop on a bounce pad and just go back onto the ground and reset. Dude, Joel, that's a fucking legendary comment, man. The only problem is that it might seem like a good idea to, you know, just constantly bounce on the bounce pad, but you do it enough times and he's going to line you up for a shot, right? So the only thing that I need to try and avoid now is him going underneath me and using the fact that I'm way up here and can't see him to his advantage. Because I have 69 health. Let's just assume that he has full health and it comes down to the storm. Then I'm likely going to lose that, right? So let's just get rid of this tree. I'm going to try and make it hard for him to hide behind anything. And we've got the ammo to spare, right? Oh, there he is. Hello, sir. Okay, so now we know where he is. So that's way less stress for us. Hey, let's get that 3-point, boys. Okay, well, I'm glad that that ended the way that it did because now I have to go. But here, I'll quickly show you guys my... Let's check out the stats here. 6 elims, not bad. I was interested in seeing... Okay, so about 1,000... 1200 XP total. So I got the placement. I guess the win gives you 300. I've never really looked at the XP. Cool. Okay, so let's go to my intermission screen, which is super zoomed in. Let me just fix my webcam here. Editor. Gotta bear with me here. I'm still a noob streamer. Oh, you know why that is? Okay, let's go back to the Zoom that I had. And okay, it's because there we go. Okay, let's lock that. Okay, so I got the G502. So this button right here is floors. The one back here, this is for my ramps. Then this is the wall. And then if I click my mouse wheel to the left-hand side, that's my traps. And that's pretty much it. It has these 2 extra buttons here, but they're so hard to hit because like you're already up here on the mouse using the left click. To like stretch your finger to the side is so difficult. So those aren't binded to anything. And then I'm using a Corsair K70 mechanical keyboard with red switches on it. Oh man, I'm so sorry, Josh. I have to go right now. Before we go, let's quickly watch the trailer. Appreciate it, guys. I'm glad you guys were here to watch that. I was a little skeptical how the first few games are going. I wasn't feeling that great. Let's go to YouTube. Okay. Destiny. What would it be under? Destiny the game? Destiny. Oh, no, that's not the right Destiny. Destiny game. Is it the official reveal trailer? Watch the 9 minutes one. Is it this one? Yeah, okay, I did watch this one.
We have this opportunity that we wouldn't have had years ago to ship a game and then really collaborate with people outside the studio to figure out like what is the best version of that.
Honestly, yeah, like we're building something the community has been asking for, and it's accumulation of everything that we believe the game needs to be.
The upside to that is we're not holding anything back.
All the feedback we've heard for the last year is this is it. It's in Forsaken.
You guys are just watching my face. My bad.
We want this release to have a different tone and a different vibe.
We sort of just embrace that Western revenge vibe.
You're going to a darker place. You're going to take on a different role as a Guardian.
A barren landscape with like the asteroid vibe with like
Okay, just before we continue, I just want to say that I'm going to leave for a little bit, but then I'll come back and stream if you guys want to hang out more, because I feel like we should try and get a few more wins. Before the day is done.
And
I don't have any plans
just
tonight either, so
cool.
I wouldn't mind
Grit,
streaming
man.
for a while.
We want to bring the dirt back.
But what better way to start a story than to start it with a prison break?
Right.
Cade's been filling this prison with bad guys that are really bad, and so when it breaks, things can happen to all the world.
First place you're going to go to is the Tangled Shore, which is a new part of the reef that you've never seen before.
That's right, my friend.
It's a collection of lashed together asteroids
Yes.
and rocks out in the asteroid
It's
zone.
very otherworldly, and it's full of
Pirates and assassins and
bad guys.
thieves. It's become a lawless place. It truly is a frontier. It's completely taken over.
The most malevolent force there is the Scorn. They're very aggressive. They're always going to charge and push you.
The Barons are the top dogs in the Scorn, and each one has gone back and committed nefarious crimes.
I think of it as the reverse Magnificent Seven, like the worst of the worst criminals. You are hunting down these different Barons. In fact, they're called Baron hunts. So one Baron is a sniper, and you have a sniper versus sniper battle with him. Another Baron is this big, giant, hulking melee character.
One of the things we're most excited about is the new weapon system.
Hey, if you like Destiny 2, great, play that way. But if you like Destiny 1, great, play that way. But if you're crazy, why not 3 shotguns, right? Just for the fun of it.
We need to have as many ways as possible, and then we need to have people fighting about it. Like, no, man, you f***ed up, you're taking the wrong weapons, or... Okay.
So randomals are coming back. Every single weapon is going to feel different when it drops. And we're improving the mod system.
What he just said there?
Are coming back. Every single weapon is going to feel different when it drops.
Okay. If that is true, and every weapon isn't just a reskin with a different, with this perk, then that's going to be freaking legendary. Because that was one of the best parts about Destiny, was that you had this plethora of weapons that all felt different. Like, how different did the Thorn feel than the Last Word, and the palindrome from the Ias Luna, like, as I just say, all hand cannons. Those are what I like to play with. But as long as that's true.
And we're improving the mod system,
fantastic.
so you can customize your weapon the way you want it.
We've got a whole new masterwork style system coming together where you actually are able to kind of move your levels up over time. And so there's investment back on the weapons again.
I'm not a huge fan of that art style.
New supers, yeah, crazy new supers. What's your favorite? Fire knives are awesome, which is a different take on Golden Gun.
We took a lot of inspiration from Rise of Iron. Cast that thing. You got a huge hammer now, and you slam that thing down, and it sends out this fire in front of you that then creates a fire tornado. We gotta take it to the next level, you know?
The idea that anyone who plays, however they play, they're gonna have some new way to engage.
Yeah.
I'm in love with the new Void Warlock teleportation that's like super anime, just like We've
been having great games with the Arc Warlock.
Basically cast this thing, he pulls back. Yeah, and it's gonna break the game, and I think that's amazing, yeah. You know?
We also wanted a new weapon type that felt meaningful, so we came up with a bow and arrow, which seems kind of crazy, but when you use it, you feel like godlike.
It is utilitarian, it's fantastical, it's also sci-fi.
So we have a short range bow, we have a medium range bow, we have a long range bow. We built this guy who's like supposed to be super techie.
You're like, why would you ever choose a bow in a game that has an automatic, machine gun? But boy, it's deadly.
Because Warframe did it.
I mean, that's a nice machine gun you got there, buddy, but right, and then it's done.
The biggest thing for me going into production on this game was like a new way to play, a new thing to do that like is new to Destiny.
Let's see what we've got.
We want to be able to give players what they want, but also
this is something that a lot of people are hyped.
Gambit is a brand new mode.
Destiny begs to marry PvE and PvP together.
It's like adding bacon to peanut butter and jelly.
You start off being able to see the other team that you're going to compete against, so you can taunt each other, you can emote.
Each team is in their own separate arena, and they're being assaulted by combatants.
They're dropping motes for you to collect, you bank them.
When you put them in your bank, you're going to send a blocker over to the other side. That locks their bank down. They can't put motes into it until they take out that blocker. Filling up your bank with the motes is how you summon your primeval. You burn it down, that's it. Round's over. The interesting part is that we allow one person from your team to go over to the other side and physically invade. I mean, I've seen people that just hate PvP. Like, the first time they invade and they get multiple kills, they'll come back and they'll be like, suck it! It's awesome.
We leave the raid team alone. I mean, if you can't tell, we just kind of let them do their own thing. But
we have Joe over there.
For this next raid, we wanted to get back to the epic adventure where you're going out to slay a big monster again. This raid has more bosses than any raid we've ever had before, and we're really excited to get players in there.
The raid is actually about more than just the raid. It's about the dreaming city, the place that the raid exists. And it's an in-game destination that we've never done before.
It's the awoken homeland.
I could talk about the dreaming city for hours. It's like if the Vault of Glass and Dreadnought had a baby.
If they were like twins.
Or yeah, that's actually more accurate.
Yeah, they're like twins. Yeah,
You had twins, and then you took those twins and you put them on the doorstep of Peter Jackson, raised them as his own, and then that's the dreaming city.
It is magical and weird and mysterious.
It's designed to be a destination that has puzzles that you need to solve.
A lot of hidden corners, lots of passageways that might not seem to exist the first time.
And the raiders, they affect this destination. They change it for everyone.
It's like this cyclical endgame place where there's just secrets and different activities that unveil over time.
So the dreaming city that you see at launch is not going to be the same dreaming city 2-3 weeks later.
So with every design decision we made for the Forsaken, like the first thing we ask is how would the community react to this?
Players want their investment in Destiny to matter, and they want to be able to see that reflected in content.
We knew we wanted to do something for the collectors in our game, so we built a feature called the Collections. It's a way for you to track all the items that you can go out and acquire.
There's so much gear in our game. There are 2,000 items you can get. Go get them.
You can look at sets and you can say, I haven't filled out this set. What do I have to do to go get it?
If I want to find like how many guns in the world, I can actually go look now.
We also had a triumphs thing, which is just acknowledging your achievement.
It like ties into records, it ties into lore.
See, now hopefully when you go and look at your collection, it's not just like a huge collection of like reskins. Like here's 3 different versions of this gun, 4 different versions of this gun.
It's a thing that can help you drive like, hey, I want to do that. And if I do those things, I can get a title. Like I can have a title floating over my name that says that I'm a god or whatever. Not me, like you.
We want Forsaken to feel like a game that never ends. So we're going to reinforce the hobby and make the experience something that can be played night over night.
We're changing the weapon slots. We're changing how the pursuits work. We're adding new features like the collections and the triumphs. We built Gambit.
We've got a whole bunch of new weapons to chase, exotics that are really powerful.
We have Lisa focusing on some sweet new exotic armor. Maybe we got overboard, like dialed it too high.
Or to go out there and collect in the world, exotic armor pieces to go out there and hunt.
We're working on armor perks, random rolls, new mod system, new subclass paths.
We're making Forsaken for people who love Destiny.
Making a game that we can all love. That is the goal. That's what we're going to constantly be pushing towards, always.
Everything we're building is through that lens.
I gotta be real with you guys. I need to grab myself some Destiny merch. Like that Vanguard shirt looks sick. I used to have a Destiny keychain, but it ended up breaking off. I was a little disappointed. Okay, well, I appreciate you guys chilling. If you want, up on the screen right now, you guys can follow my Instagram. You know, if anybody in here is new, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it. Hit the like button if you guys didn't. They just tweeted something about Summer. Okay, I'll take a look at that after. I will be back hopefully in less than an hour, but I will be back on streaming, so I will see you guys in a little bit. Anyways, peace out, guys. See you in a bit.
Investment my first day in awe. That shit was played unless you were here playing the car. We hit the Shell station, I tell you stay in the car. Black in the spot, don't put it in park. Leave that bitch running in case I come running and grab the go scar. Derek get late for his start. Kinsley can play in the park. Now she could play in the stars. High rise, eye to eye with fireworks. So high your ears fire, they might have burst. Every time they buy a verse, I buy a purse. But you can't buy back time, that's just not how it works. 3 jobs, you afforded the crib. Fuck child support, you supported the kid. A full rack a month, nothing short of my rib. So you first up, go and order a dib. My big homie told me nigga growth and development. Go and settle down, don't settle for settlement. She got you closer to God than you two ever been. She moved over from Evanston, you moved over from Eggleston. First lady you knew, you came there.